Well, we're back live. Second period just getting set to gun underway. Dorchester Dolphins, Lambeth Lancers locking it up here. Period number 2, 1-1 after one. Pretty spirited game in the first. Each team got 3 power play opportunities. The Dolphins able to capitalize on one of them. It was Wilson scoring on a beautiful feed from Tadashchuk. Lambeth had got on the board early first. It was Adam Billier on the Lancer goal, assist by Zimmer and Burns. Dolphins are going to get the first chance here. A good whack at it by Wilson on the shot from Buchholz. And back the other way come the Lancers. They'll play dump and chase. Brown can't pick it up. Sealy flips it up the boards. Now Triung. He's going to shoot. Blocked by Sealy. And Sealy plays it up the far boards where it's going to be kept in by Arnold. Arnold loses it. Here's a chance for Wilson if he can get the puck. He's got it. He's one-on-one. Wilson gets a shot off. Rebound. Buchholz took a swat at him, but it went wide.
Lancers flip it along the far side. Jaden Glue picks up the puck. Tips it in. The corner. Into the corner. Out front by Root. And the Lancers pick it up. They give it up to Tadashchuk with the puck now. He circles through the neutral zone. Sends it, and Wilson tried to put it on net. It goes off a Lancer's stick. Tadashchuk just got drilled. Oh! Then he gave Buddy a stick right to the back of the head. Although Tadashchuk was about 80 feet away from the play. But yeah, I believe Tadashchuk will get 4 for a head contact there.
Well, Tadashchuk was run late by Jordan Rear. He took exception to it, a retaliation penalty. And the linesman was right there. The ref did not see it. He's over conferring with the linesman. And it looks like they're going to take Rear as well. So just waiting to see how this one shakes out. They took Rear from the Lancers and Tadashchuk from the Dolphins. Rear put the lick on Tadashchuk well after the play. They went into the boards in a mess. And as they were skating away, Tadashchuk gave Rear a pretty good shot in the back of the neck with a stick. And it looks like 4 minutes for Derek Tadashchuk and 2 minutes for Jordan Rear. 18:36 left to play here in the second. And we'll take a quick look around the league while we have a brief break in the action. Wellesley has defeated Paris, so they've stayed off elimination. Clarington 1-1 against Portage. Stainer up 7-3 as they try to finish off Midland. And Elmer 4-1 over Exeter. So Elmer up 4-1. Looks like they're going to finish that series off tonight. And they will just wait to see who wins this game 4 to see if the Dolphins can win or if the Lancers can fight back and live to fight another day. Dumped out by Jaden Glue. So 2 minutes on the board. Dolphins are shorthanded.
That Elmer game's only halfway through, though, so anything could still happen as the Lancers make their way back out through the neutral zone and into Dolphins territory. Behind the net, the Lancers try to center it. Goes nowhere, out to the point to point. Fed into the corner. Still circling in the corner behind the net now. Back into the corner. Out of the point, a shot. Tipped wide. Glue sends it out. It's tipped by Alex Weaver, and it goes the length of the ice. And the Dolphins caught on the line change, but Jay Ritchie got there in time. The Lancers now with the puck. It's flipped out into the neutral zone. Blue try to center it. It's just wide. Now the Lancers flip it into Dorchester's end. Holding at the point to the middle. Shot covered up by Brown.
That's to Dawson Chuck for spearing, rear for roughing at 16:40.
33 seconds left in the man advantage to the Lancers. And face off to the right of Brown. Lancers pick it up in the corner. Out to the point. Back into the corner. They cycle to Ritchie. And that'll go into the neutral zone as the Dolphins try and clear it. On net, Brown makes the glove save. And he'll hold it to freeze it. Face off to the right of Brown. Face off one back by the Dolphins. 15 seconds left in the man advantage to the Lancers. Ritchie picks up the puck and fires it and only gets out to the neutral zone. The Lancers take it back into their own end, D to D, and back again. In through the neutral zone, the Lancers lose it to the Dolphins as Ritchie flips it into Lancers' end. Back to even strength.
Here come the Lancers trying to get it out. Jaden Glue tried to keep it in, didn't. He ends up dumped on the play. Here come the Lancers back the other way. A nifty move to the outside. Centered on net to Fletcher. He couldn't get a stick on it. Mitchell Jenner on the rush. Now Jenner behind the net. He's got Fletcher out there circling around the net. Chilvers out there with him as well. It's going to be Ritchie comes out of there with the puck. And he scoots it out to the neutral zone. Dumped back in by the Lancers. It's fed out. Chilvers, good job. Fighting that puck away from Ritchie. Now Fletcher, nice move. Picked the pocket of Dylan Buckholtz. Now Buckholtz gets the puck again. Flips it to Ritchie, far side. It's played out to the neutral zone. The Lancers will pump it back in. Riley Brown leaves it for Jaden Glue behind the net. Glue ahead to Trepa. Trepa. Long pass through the middle trying to get Ritchie. Knocked down by Chilvers. It goes the length of the ice. And it's picked up by the Lancers defense. Now they lose it. Buckholtz goes down hard. And that was weak. I think Herbertrus is going to get a penalty for tripping while trying to play the puck. Well, now he was given the too many men sign. But if it was tripping on the goalie, a bad break for the Lancers.
And he gave a trip sign.
So too many men were tripping. So they got a body in the box. And the Dolphins will go on the power play for the fourth time tonight. They're 1 for 3. 14:51 left to play here in the second. Face-off will go to the right at Herbertrus. I believe they just put a couple more seconds back on the clock, so 15:05 left. Now the penalty up, so the Dolphins on the power play. Buckholtz, Weaver, and Root out there for the Dolphins, and it's going to be Fletcher dump with the puck the length of the ice. Brown back to get it. He'll leave it for Mikey Blue. Blue from behind his own net, tipped away. Now they try to center it to Fletcher, but he lost an edge reaching for it. Here's Root now. Left for Blue. Buckholtz. Down to Weaver. Weaver. Rink wide to Blue. Mikey Blue from the opposite circle got that shot off. But another save made by the Lambeth netminder.
Face off to the right of the Lambeth cage. Tedashchuk wins it back to the point. Blue D to D, back to Blue. Tyler Blue feeds it into Richie. Richie with a blast. Like that was caught on the side of the net, and there's a scuffle behind the net. Richie's in there, Tedashchuk's in there. Somebody almost lost a cage. Wilson almost lost his cage.
Lambeth penalty number 30, Anthony Irvies. 2 minutes for tripping, common penalty 4 minutes 35 seconds. That's Irvies for tripping at 4:35.
Minute 18 left in the power play for the Dolphins. 14:23 left in this second period. It's 1-1. I think Clark might have just got kicked out for the Lancers. The Dolphins with the puck in their own end. Feeds it to Tedashchuk through the neutral zone. Tedashchuk with the puck behind the net. Out to Tyler Blue. Tyler Blue from the point back into Tedashchuk. Tedashchuk in the corner. Leaves it for Richie back to Tedashchuk. Takes his shot. The save made by the Lambeth tender.
So just trying to see what Clark got, waiting for it to pop up on the scoreboard or on the online scoreboard. But again, Matt Clark to the dressing room for the Lancers. Nothing has come up yet. Tyler Blue now shot from the point. Just wide of the net. Kept in by Dorian. On the right side. Fed in behind the net to Tedashchuk. He misses it. Goes all the way around to Tyler Blue. Tips it back into Tedashchuk. Shot from the high slot, wide of the cage. And Atrubis is going to hop on that. 23 seconds left in the man advantage. Again, you're listening to Dolphin Hockey on the Dolphin Radio Network. I'd like to thank our sponsors, of course, the Mill Pond Tap and Grill. And some other sponsors we'd like to thank: McFarland and Roberts Funeral Home, as well as Wonderland Mini Storage and Flanscapes. A couple of the Lambeth sponsors giving us a hand tonight with some internet signals so we can bring you the game. It's Riley Brown. Back behind his own net, swings it up near side. Tedashchuk leaves it for Richie. Now Richie tried to feed it through the middle of Tedashchuk. It was tipped away, and this penalty's expired.
13 minutes left in the second period. Tedashchuk with the puck sends it across the ice. Picked up by the defenseman. He tips it, and that'll go the length of the ice for icing. 12:50 left in the second. Still a 1-1 game. No shortage of penalties. This period is still scoreless. Face off to the right of Riley Brown. We still don't know why Clark left for the Lancers. Puck drop, face off bottom by the Dolphins. Behind the net, the Lancers try and gain possession, but they can't. Along the near side, Mikey Blue leaves it for Weaver. Weaver with a spin move. As the puck's dumped back to Glue. Across, back to Glue again. Not through this. That's a goal by the Lancers. Goodman on a shot from about 10 feet out. From the hash marks, puts them up 2-1 with 12 and a half minutes left in the second.
So Jonah Goodman circles out front and puts that one home. Make it 2-1 Lancers as we approach the midway point of the second period. You know, it's been a pretty close affair here. Seen 8 power play opportunities so far tonight between both squads, 4 apiece. Shots were 13-10 after 1. There's a goal. Mo scramble. Root tried to take a stab at it. And finally it's covered. And that'll bring up another face-off to the left of her Trubies.
Lancers goal scored by number 13, Jonah Goodman. Assisted by number 3, Keith Arnold, and number 12, Casey Ripley. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 32 seconds.
So that's Jonah Goodman from Keith Arnold and Ripley to make it 2-1. Now Buckholtz, he's cleaned out from behind. Went down hard. Back the other way. Come the Lancers. This one's dumped in. And Riley Brown will play it off the boards.
And Elmer's up 5-2 at this point with 46 seconds left in the second period. And here with 11:56 left in the second period, Lambeth leads 2-1. Face off to the right of Riley Brown. Dolphins win the draw. Behind the net. Fighting with it. And they bring it out. Through the neutral zone. A shot on net. And the save made. Face off to the right of Herbuis. Hertubers. Dolphins with the puck in the corner. Tadashchuk. It's hog-tied and pulled to the ground. He finally gets back up, gets the puck into Ritchie. Ritchie behind the net. Delayed penalty on Lambeth. And as Riley Brown was skating to the bench, Lambeth touched the puck. And the ref blew the whistle.
That's 1-0-1-2-3-1.
Well, Tadashchuk was being muscled along the boards. He finally got away from the hog tying. Turned around, got the puck, flipped it in behind the net, and was going to the net when he was dragged down. There was 2 Lancers that were on the scene. I'm not sure which one was finally busted. But one of them's in the box for 2 minutes. 11:20 left to play. Here in the second, Tyler Blue. Out there with Tadashchuk, Ritchie, Dorian, and Wilson. Ritchie circles around in his own end. It's going to be Mitchell Jenner along with Fletcher, Arnold. And it looks like Spencer Beer. So Duffield for cross-checking. Grant Duffield on the call. 1:15 left to go in the man advantage. Tadashchuk got a shot on net, but it went wide. And he's going to fight for the puck with Fletcher. He squirts away. Oh, here's a chance come the other way for Jenner, but he couldn't win the race to the puck. Dorian hustled him. Got there first. Blue tried to center that to Tadashchuk, who goes in the corner with Arnold. Tadashchuk across the top of the circles to Blue. He tried to make a pass. It went errant. And Dorian. Now a long pass to Ryan Root, who tips it up in the rafters for a whistle with 10:03 left to play here in the second. 39 seconds left in the man advantage.
Yeah, that puck hit about 5 from the last Silver Stick banner. With 10:03 left in the second here. 2-1 Lancers. The ref's eyeing down the left winger. And the faceoff's won by the Dolphins. Through the neutral zone they come. Weaver with the puck. Holds it to the defenseman. That's Mikey Blue. Takes a shot on net, and it goes in. I'm not sure if that was tipped by Root or not, but it was either Root or Blue. And that ties the game up here in Lambeth 2-2 with 9:52 left in the second. That was another power play goal.
Third goal of the playoffs for Mikey Blue. Second goal of the night on the power play for the Dolphins as they knotted up on 2. Here as we work our way into the second half of this game. 9:47 left to play in the second. Here's a chance out front. It was tipped wide. Chambers had a shot at it on a nice feed. Athanasiou digging for the puck. Centering pass by Goodman. Picked off by Weaver. Weaver back the other way with Mikey Blue out there. He's going to jam on the brakes and dump it in deep for Weaver. Behind the net, Alex Weaver loses it. Here comes the Lancers back the other way.
Dorchester goals scored by number 7, Michael Blue. Assisted by number 4, Ryan Root. And number 26, Jackson Seeley.
So Blue from Ryan Root and Jackson Seeley. And a big chance there on the doorstep for Alex Weaver. Glove save made to keep this a 2-2 hockey game. Some more sponsors we'd like to thank. Of course, Tim Hortons in Dorchester, Dorchester Subway, Alberta's Restaurant, Printers Plus, Dorchester IDA, West Coast Transportation, the Investors Group, London Foods, the Dorchester Lions Club, APC, Village Ford, Sky Solar, Huron Tractor, as well as the Optimist Club of Dorchester, and the Mill Pond Tap and Grill. Here come the Lancers out through the neutral zone. That one's picked off. Dylan Buckholz, the speedster, lost an edge. And he's fast right up to the point where he blows a tire. And the Lancers able to clear the puck out. Icing is signaled. And it's going to be called. The puck barely got across the line. Treppa almost got to it for the Dolphins. But icing the call. And the faceoff will go back down the other end to the right of Anthony Hertrubis.
Lancers win the faceoff behind their own net. They flip it out through the neutral zone. Picked up by Jaden Glue. He turns and fires. It goes off a Lancer, and he can't get it out. Glue picks it up again. This time he'll send a pass out to Richie, who has to pick it out between the ref's legs, and the Dolphins bring it back the other way. Lancers take it out of their own end. Picked up by Blue. He fires it back. Tadashchuk from the top of the circle. He'll pick up his own rebound. Richie with the puck behind the net. It's picked up by the Lancers. They take it out through the neutral zone. Pass picked off by Tadashchuk. Pass off the boards to Tadashchuk. From the circle, crosses it. Richie with a shot. And it's covered up by the goalie.
Hertrubis, another great save. 7:47 left to play here in the second. 2-2 the score. Game 4. YAC Division semifinal. Dorchester up 3-0. And again, keeping track of that other action around the YAC Conference, well, Junior C throughout the province. The other YAC game, 5-2 still Elmer over top of Exeter. It's 2-2 here, game 4. Dolphins again up 3-0. Trying to put the finishing touches on a semifinal series win here tonight, but the Lancers not going quietly. Tyler Blue now with Wilson streaking to the net. And the Lancers back the other way. There's a long shot. Save made by Riley Brown, the lefty. Able to get that trapper up. Now here's Lucas Wilson. Tried to go across to Buckholz, but an errant pass. Buckholz couldn't get to it. Now Frisbee one-on-one with his man. Backhand no-look pass by Jenner. Chilvers is hauled down by Seeley. No, Seeley hauled down by Chilvers. So the Lancers are going to go down a man for hooking. And if it wasn't for power play goals, the Dolphins would have no goals at all tonight. Both goals coming out with the man advantage. It was Wilson scoring the first one and Mikey Blue on the second one. Now, Seeley Jackson to Ritchie from the top of the circle. Jackson, long shot. Bounced off a skater and ankle, went wide of the net. Seeley again. Flips it into Ritchie at the half boards. Ritchie, top of the circle, centers it. Tadashuk on the loose puck. Wilson's going to bang it home. Tadashuk went searching for the loose puck. It bounced over to Wilson, and he was able to slam that one home. Second power play goal of the game for Lucas Wilson.
That's the third power play goal of the game for the Dolphins, making this one 3-2, favoring the visitors. And that's his fifth goal of the playoffs.
And Matt Clark ended up getting a gross misconduct for playing without a helmet. That was the reason he was ejected. So gross misconduct for Clark. And the Lancers now find themselves trailing for the first time this evening. Jaden Glue plays it around the boards, but the Lancer able to beat the winger there. Play by Ripley. Now it bounces back into the Lancer end. Arnold behind his own net. Now he's going to wheel through the neutral zone. Keith Arnold flips it in for Ripley. Now a 2-on-2 battle. Far side, and ref's going to blow that one dead with 5:47 left to play, and the Dolphins holding on to a 3-2 lead.
Jaden Glue just kind of took the puck and held it against the boards and just waited for everybody to stop moving. Face off to the right of Riley Brown. Alex Weaver tried to pick up the puck. He does pick it up. Goes out to the defenseman. Here come the Dolphins back the other way. Puck tipped out to the blue line. Couldn't get it out though. Dolphins cycling in Lancer territory. Wilson with the puck behind the net. Out to the point. Blast. Just wide. Dumped in by Blue. Wilson behind the net to Weaver. Weaver trying to kick the puck out. He got it out behind the net, out front. And the Lancers will pick it off. 2-on-1 odd man rush. They come back the other way, and Riley Brown stones them. And then Riley Brown gets taken out. Makes his way back to his feet as the Lancers regroup in their own end. I think the Lancer player just tripped on his own skate behind the net. That puck in on net, and Riley Brown makes a save. Lancers back in their own end with the puck. Tipped it out to the blue line. Just barely got it out as they make their way into Dorchester's end. Tried to center it. Didn't quite make it through. That puck goes out to the neutral zone. Ritchie flips it up off to the left to Tadashuk. Only man in as the Lancers bring it back the other way. Through the neutral zone into Dorchester's end. Hartwick digging along the near boards. Puck in the far end. Ritchie into the corner, out to the point to point, and in on net.
Oh, and here's a breakaway for the Lancers. Oh, he makes a move on Brown, and Triung able to tie it up at 3. Brown got a piece of it as Brown forced to go from right to left. Got a bit of it with the blocker, but not enough as Triung puts that one in and make it 3-3. One guy that's been quiet tonight, Dorchester leading scorer Brandon Dorian. He's got 13 points so far. Puts him tied for 6th overall in the Western Conference. But so far quiet tonight. And Jenner just got a pretty good whack right across the wrists. And that was delivered by Culpers. Culpers out there now with Robertson in blue. But it's going to be the Lancers with control of the puck. Keith Arnold. Cross to his partner, flip through the middle. It's going to be Jaden Glue bouncing it off the boards. Now Arnold tries to play it in again. It's going to be Robertson with the loose puck. Errant pass, picked up by Jenner. Now Jenner from his own end. Head to Fletcher. Fletcher tries to dump this one on net, but high and wide. Chilvers, first one on the scene, leaves it for Fletcher. Back to Jenner. He missed. Shot! And great kick save made by Culpers. Unfortunately, he's not wearing the goalie stuff, and he goes right to the bench. Von Treppa. So Woods and Arnold on the assists on the Trung goal. That made it 3-3. 2:32 left to play here in the second. It's 3-3.
Blue dumped that one the length of the ice as a result of the whistle. Face off to the right of Riley Brown. One back by the Lancers on net, just wide. Wilson chips it up to the blue line. In come the Dolphins. That shot was just wide along the near side. Tyler Blue picks up the puck at the blue line. Along the far side, Wilson tried to put a shot on net. It comes to Weaver. Weaver centered. That pass went wide. 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in the second period. Still 3-3. Weaver with the puck. Leaves it in the middle. And he picks it back up from the point. Just wide. And the Lancers try and get it out. Wilson with the puck now. Gives it to a Lancer. And they finally get it out of their own end. Here they come back into Dorchester territory. Shot on net, just wide. Fighting behind the net. Lancer pick it up along the near boards to the point. Shot on net. Save made by Riley Brown. Puck chipped the length of the ice. Icing waved off. As the Lancers regroup in their own end. 1:08 left in the second period.
Now here's a chance for Tadashchuk. Gets it out of his skates and a big save by Hertrubus. Now race for the puck. Frisbee. Now Jenner. Jenner's going to get it. He's got Chilvers in front, but he can't get another stick on it. Now behind the net, Fletcher tried to tip it to Jenner. Or to Chilvers. Back up the boards. Jenner can't handle it. Ritchie tries to get it out. Kept it in the blue line. Here's Tadashchuk. 40 seconds left. Down the right wing now. Derek Tadashchuk. Stops in the corner, waits for the Cavalry. Tried to center it to Blue, but it's going to be picked up by Chilvers. Chilvers dumps this one in. It's going to be picked up by Tyler Blue. Blue tries to make the long pass down the right side. It was tipped. It still gets to Ritchie. Ritchie now to Tadashchuk. He avoids a bump up the middle. And offside the call with 12 seconds left.
Still 3-3, 12 seconds left in the second period. They're taking it all the way back into Dorchester end to the right of Riley Brown. Face off, one back by the Dolphins. Tadashchuk got away with a hook there. And that should end the period. 4, 3, 2, 1.
And time's expired here on period number 2. Score at the end of 2. Dorchester 3, Lambeth 3. You're listening to YEC Conference semifinal action from the Lambeth Arena. Dorchester Dolphins and the Lambeth Lancers. We'll be back with period number 3 in just a couple minutes.